Okay, this is a short video about peep sights. I like aperture sights, also called peep sights. And typically they are on a lot of military weapons. The M1 Garand has a aperture sight, and the AR-15s, they have aperture sights. In fact, they have a flip aperture sight, not too much unlike this one. It has a large aperture, which we'll call a ghost ring, and it has a small aperture. And I typically use the small apertures. Now the M1 has a fairly large aperture sight. I think it's about 70, maybe 70 thousandths, something like that. These on the Daisy BB guns are very small. This is the new Model 25. It's got the flip-up aperture, peep sight, and it's a very small hole. In fact, I'm not even sure I can measure how small that hole is. And it is identical to the Daisy Red Ryder sight that I've had for many, many years. And it's also a small hole. And I can see better if I have a little bit larger aperture. Maybe not better than when I was 10 years old, but at age 10, you can see pretty good. I need a bigger aperture. And I thought, well, this is a lot smaller than the M1 and significantly smaller than the AR-15. So I measured those, and I decided I was gonna fix that problem. I ordered a couple of spare parts for the Daisy Model 25, current production Daisy Model 25, and I didn't want to mess up my original sight or this one, so I took the new ones, and I decided I was gonna enlarge the aperture. So the way that I did it was I decided that I wanted something around the same size as the original M1 sights. And so I went to my set of drills. I've got a set of numbered drills here. And for each numbered drill, there's a corresponding dimension in thousandths. A number 51 drill just happens to be 67 thousandths. And I just happen to have a number 51 drill. So I took the drill and I measured it with my micrometers, and sure enough, the micrometer said it was 67 thousandths. And then I got my eye loupe out, and I looked on the drill, and it said it was the number 51, and it had 0.67. So it's a 67 thousandths drill. I took it, chucked it up into a little adapter I had for my small cordless screwdriver. And this has many functions. It doesn't move very fast. So I took it, chucked it up in the screwdriver, and I put this in my vise. I've got a little small bench vise here, and I carefully enlarge the aperture. So this is now a 67 thousandths aperture, and it's noticeably bigger than what the original sights are. So I'm going to take that, and I'm going to mount that on this rifle. I'm going to go out and I'm going to look through it one more time, so I'll refresh my memory, and then I'm going to switch the sights. In fact, I don't think I've got to even do that. I think I'm just going to switch the sights. Okay, that sight's off. And we now have the new sight and the new screw going on here. Okay. We now have the new sight, and it's ready to go. So that was a fairly quick job. The hardest part of the job was probably locating the right size drill bit, since they weren't exactly organized as well as I thought they were. And once I found the drill bit, I verified it with the micrometers, and then I carefully chucked up in my vise using my cordless screwdriver. I wanted to make sure I had it perfectly straight. Probably would have been a little bit better on a drill press, but as long as you go real slow and try to keep this thing at perpendicular to the sight, it doesn't appear that there's any problem. Just take your time and be careful. So that was able to hopefully fix the problem. I'm going to go outside and see how it looks. Okay, that was significantly better. This is a big difference. I can see quite well. I'll have to take a picture of these two that to compare the difference, but it's a big difference. The drill. Let's see if I can get it on camera. The drill does go through the sight. I don't want to scratch it. It does go through this one. However, the original sight, that won't even come close. In fact, I don't think I even have a drill small enough. Let's see what this is. This is my smallest drill bit, and no, it won't go through. It won't go through at all. Now, here's an M1 Garand sight. This is a reduced aperture. This is 44 thousandths. I bought a couple of these. And let's see here. Yeah, this little drill goes through there. So that's that hole there is loose around the 67 thousandths drill. So this hole is less than 67. It's supposed to be 44. I'm pretty sure it is. Let's try another drill. Okay, that one doesn't fit. Yeah, that one's too big. That one's too big. And then I've got three little ones. So I'll measure them in a minute. So anyway, this is 44 thousandths. The original M1 sight is about 65 or 65 thousandths, I think. So it's pretty close to what I drilled this. It's pretty close to this one. The AR-15 sight, the small aperture on the AR-15 is 70 thousandths. So that's bigger. That's bigger than what I drilled this one out for. And the AR-15 also has another aperture you can flip up. And the second aperture is about 200 thousandths. So that's a big hole. So I may play around with drilling some more of these out to different sizes, just to play around with. These sights cost $1, so I may as well buy several of them. I only bought 2, and I probably should have bought 10 just because the price was so good, and it would have probably not been any more shipping charges. Although I bought seals and a few other things in that order. So the next time I order, I'm definitely going to get more sights.